And I want to welcome our live stream viewers tuning in already for Dirt Church Sunday here at Newred Hobbies in Ocala, Florida. Ocala Bomber on the schedule first up. Getting these drivers checked in, getting some hot laps. We're about to get underway here in 90 seconds. We're looking for Scott and Steve to get down here and checked in. Track is open for hot laps. Mr. Steve's checked in, looking for Worsting. Here he comes. If you're tuning in online, jump in the chat, let us know where you're from, who you are, and you're cheering for anybody. Looks like Mr. Jonathan Warden tuning in, cheering on Mr. Brad in this one. About 30 seconds left and warm-ups here. Up next will be short course late model, Ganya, Richenberg, Shoemate, and Ponder. You gentlemen need to start getting to staging. Drivers, let's move our cars off the straightaways. We are no longer doing that here at Newred Hobbies. Let's please pull them off into the far end of the corner. One end to the other. All right, drivers, let's get them in order. It's going to be Scott, Jason, Brad, Kermit, Steve, and Mike. Once again, Scott, Jason, Brad, Kermit, Steve, and Mike. Here we go. Time to shake and bake. Whoa, Wags rocking a new body out there. Little blue Camaro, we spent a little more time on this thing, fancied it up. Managed to find his last Scorpion to stick on the side of it. Dirt Herder out in 5th place right now after 3 laps. Kermit Butch showing the way in the white Camaro 69 XXX coming off turn 4, your leader. Brad and the blue 77 right behind him. Steve in the green, black, and white Camaro in 3rd. Scott in 4th with the Monte Carlo. We'll call that turquoise today. 45. Although, if we go by the man's color palette, it's like 9 colors, so technically I think it would be green. I'm just messing with them. Caution on front straight, stay low, drivers. Mike doing some adjustments there. 110 down, 250 to go. Once again, short course late model. You are up next. Please get to staging. Kermit showing the way, 35 lap pace, now a 36 lap pace. Brad behind him by 0.6. Worsting back at the line by 4.3. Wags behind him by just under a second and 4th. Totaling, trying to run him down. He's back 2.6 and 5th. Rain struggling right now. Gonna see if he can't get it dialed in for the next round. Back a couple laps. Our leader just dropped a 6.46, new personal best, but Brad's got the fast lap for the group at 6.37. Watch online, this is black dirt. Definitely a little different in the daytime for these guys. He's made the right tire choices, but right now still look like Kermit Butch showing the way. Ooh, getting a little loose out of 2. $130 to go. Kermit, Brad, 0.7 apart. White Camaro versus the Midnight Blue. Worsting still in 3rd, back a lap, and Wagner trying to run him down here. Here he comes across the line, make that 4 seconds at the line. Steve rocking back another 4.5. You heard it there, uno momento. Stay low on the front, stay low on the front. And we're clear. Stay high on the front straight, guys. Dirt herder throwing clods out there. 30 seconds. Butts has a 6.46. Brad 6.37. Werstein 6.73. Hodling 6.53. Wags 6.86. Rain 7.11. Fast times there with 15 seconds to go. Mr. Fuelis tuning in from Callahan. Oh, Kermit just not getting the timing right, coming off the corner there, getting the back of Mike. That is time. Drivers race it out. Hodling is done. Looking for Reigns to finish out here. Everybody else is done. And shut it down. Kermit gonna hold on. That one 35.405. Brad 34. Werstein 33. Hodling 32. Wags 32. And Reigns with 18. All right, short course late model. Let's get them down and checked in. Bomber guys are going to put the cars down, turn it off, radio off, and head back out the track to Marshall. Gentlemen, red light is on. Slow it down. I got to have my marshals out here. I've got 1, 2, sorta. And I need at least somebody at the far end so we can turn these boys loose. Should have plenty of them. We've raced 1 race. All right, looks like we're going to take a pause for the cause here for a second. All right, drivers, let's bring them back up to speed. You got 140 on the clock here. Mr. Casey Bass checking in from turn 1. Hiding in the pits down there. Casey, make sure you have power. I had to hit the reset on one of the outlets. All right, just looking for a check-in from Mr. Chris. We got him. All right. Order for this one. Looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. Marshals are out there. Order's going to be Mark, Kyle, Chris, and Ponder. Once again, Mark, Kyle, Chris, and David. Here we go. All right, gentlemen, false start, false start. Something happened there on Mr. Shoemate's transponder on the start. All right, get him back in line and run him across. We'll double check this one more time. Chris, I'm only getting intermittent hit. You want to double check your transponder's plugged in the right array? Want to run it? All right. Once again, Mark, Kyle, Chris, and Dave. Everybody's in the A main in this one, so it doesn't matter. Here we go. All right, showing the way 30 seconds into this, Kyle Richenberg. And black number 5, yellow stripe on the bottom of that thing. Oh, these boys. These guys got to check the ride heights on these things. A little bit. Turn 3 looking a little rough. But we all got the same track, so we got to work our way through it. All right, Richenberg showing the way, 39 lap pace, 4:05. Ponder in second, that fluorescent yellow 26, black tip nose. Ganyal in the 65, black and yellow. And because Chris's transponder is hitting intermittently, Chris does have a fast lap of a 6.3, Ganyal 6.4, Ponder 5.9, Richenberg 5.8. Just about halfway, driver, Sportsman. That's race 3 with our Mud Boss. We got a combined class there. Sportsman's going to be Jacoby, George, Randy, Nolan, along with our Mud Boss guys running Bob and Scooter. Richenberg over Ponder by 2.7 last time by. Now 2.6. Once again, Sportsman and Mud Boss, you guys are up next. Need to be in staging, ready to rock and roll with 1 minute to go. Battle for the lead between Kyle and David. 3.2 at the line. Mr. Tim Walters tuning in, asking if we race every Sunday. No, sir. We have one Sunday a month, first Sunday of the month. And because it's summer, we may change that. We'll see. $15 to go. 38 lap run here for Kyle Richenberg. If you can keep that up, he's right on the edge of that 39. Ponder back. About a lap at the line here now. Yes. Race it out, drivers. Race it out. Kyle is done. And everybody's done. Shut it down. Kyle going to take that 38.4 flat. Ponder 406. Gagnol with 34. And Chris with some transponder issues. All right, Sportsman Mud Boss. Let's get him down and checked in. All right, let's see who's not checked in or... we got a couple here. All right, hold on. Let's get Mr. Scooter to check in for me, and only Scooter. Thank you, sir. Mr. Jacoby, check in for me. Thank you, sir. Mr. Randy. Hold on a second. Mr. Randy, one more time. All right, Mr. George, check in for me. All right, Mr. Nolan, cross the line for me. All right, all my drivers are checked in. Where are my marshals? I got Mr. Tony out there. Volunteering, helping out. Mr. Chris coming out. Mr. Mark's out there. Whoa, take your time. All right. I've already hurt myself twice today, so. All right, drivers, roll them off. I'm going to put about a minute on the clock here. Thank you, David. Let's not park it in the middle of the... Don't park it in... Uh-oh. Just gave a little tappy taps to somebody and may have an issue here. Let's see if they can diagnose and repair it real quick. Hopefully just a loose wire. All right, drivers, while we're waiting for that for a moment, your order, we're going to put our mud bosses out. No, we're going to put them in back. Give these boys a little challenge. As soon as Mr. Jacoby's car is diagnosed here, whether we can get this thing going here in less than a minute. Watch online, they're checking battery leads, motor leads to the motor, to the back of the speed control, and sensor wire. Other than that, something else is locked up, and so Jacoby, the key here now with the known issue is don't hit anything. All right, buddy? I just mess with you. All right, Mr. Jacoby is going to lead us off here, followed by George, Randy, Nolan, Bob, and Scooter. It's a nice, easy quarter throttle pace. There you go, perfect. Now, once again, Jacoby, George, Randy, and Nolan. Here we go. Remember, you guys are on your own clock. Oh, Scooter's got some ponies in that thing. He's just trying to unleash the beast. Don't take that from him, Jacoby. Make Scott or Scooter work for it. All right. You we got two races happening at the same time here. 45 seconds into this. Scooter showing the way overall, 36.404. Bob in second for the Mud Boss class. Mr. Sportsman right now, Jacoby showing the way on a 32.401, ahead of Randy by just over 2/10. And that might change here. Uh-oh. Jacoby with an issue there. Just finished out with a 6.9 too, dropping down the charts. It's Randy over George by 1.5 now in Sportsman. Nolan back. A little more here, getting sideways in turn one. Nolan's got a fast lap of a 6.87. Gotta be smooth on the throttle, guys. Stay in that groove and be smooth. Caution in two, caution in two. All right, just about halfway. There it is. Scooter out front overall with Bob back a couple laps in second for Mud Boss. Sportsman is George and Randy 3.2 seconds apart. Caution on the back straight. And it's clear. Nolan back a couple laps in third. Jacoby out after 6. Hopefully he can get that thing fixed for the next round. They're all in the A main in this one. Oh, Bob throwing an elbow to George. I think Bob might have a little camber issue on the right front of that thing too. We'll find out later. You heard it there. 1 to go. Up next, Buggy Late Model. Come on down. Brad, Troy, Chris, David, Casey, and Mike. Caution in 2. Bob going for a tumble there. "20 seconds. George, Randy, 1.8 seconds apart. Nolan back 8 laps in third right now. Jacoby back into this one. Last time by with a 7.6. That is time, drivers. Keep racing, keep racing. I'll let you know when you're done. Randy is done. Jacoby's done. Nolan's done. Scooter's done. And shut it down. Everybody's done. Scooter going to take the overall 34,403. Bob with 30 laps. Second in Mud Boss. Mr. George showing the way for Sportsman. 31 laps. Randy with 30. Nolan with 22. And Jacoby with 16. And the important thing is everybody finished the race. Finish first. You must first finish. All right, drivers, cars down. Cars off, radios off, return any transponders to me, and head back out of the track to Marshall. Buggy Late Models, get them down and checked in. All right, Casey and Mike are checked in. Oh, and TJ's checked in. Looking for Brad, Troy, Chris, and Ponder. I got my marshals. Mr. George is heading down the far way. All right, guys, we're taking a pause here. Hold on, I gotta get a double check in here again. Brad, are you out there? No. Troy, check in for me. All right, Shoemate's good, and looking for Ponder. All right, hold on, Shoemate one more time. All right, Mr. Ponder. Chris, you're good at the moment. Hopefully it's plugged in right this way. All right, all my drivers are checked in. Mr. Wags is finishing blowing off the track here, and we'll turn him loose in just a moment. If you're watching online, you'll see the practice popping up. They are practicing inside today on the off-road. Slow down, guys. Wags is still out there. I'll give you your full 2 minutes here in just a moment. All right, gentlemen, turn them loose. You got 2 on the clock. Oh, caution on front straight. Go low, go low, go low. Billy. All right, last call for any adjustments. Last call for any adjustments. All right, let's get them in order. It's going to be Brad, Troy, Chris, David, Casey, Mike, and TJ. And Brad, Troy, Chris, David, Casey, 5, Mike, and TJ. All right, guys. 70 out there. It's going to be hot and heavy. Work together. Communicate. I'll do the best I can as well. Here we go. Caution in 2. We got plenty of time. Oh, TJ giving Casey a little help. Casey was slow, so it's on him. I'm just messing with him. All right, we're out here shaking and baking. Casey's doing a little more beep 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 on that radio, trying to dial her in while he can. Brad Feeney to the top right now. 40 lap run here, 4:02 for him. Fast lap of a 5:85. That's the white, green, and black 77. Caution on the front straight. We're clear. Caution on the back straight. Stay low, stay low. Shoemate to the lead now by 2/10 over Brad. Shoemate in the, wow, white, red, and black. Rain's trying to make an adjustment here on his car. Brad back to the front now by 1.8 with a new fast lap of a 5:44. Caution in 2. And we're clear. $155 down, $205 to go. Up next, Mod Sprint, come on down. Looking for Jeremy Farr, Steve Hodling, Mike Ray, Casey Bass, Kermit Butts. Brad and Chris battling out here. It's going back and forth. They're both on a 38.4 flat. TJ on a 37 back. 3.5 seconds right now at the line. TJ in the black and yellow. Number 22. David Ponder in the green and black 26 in 4th. By 5.6 seconds. Troy trying to run him down. Troy back almost a lap behind him at the line. Casey Bass down 2 laps right now. Still trying to find the handle on that one. Caution in 3, stay low, driver, stay low through 3, and we are clear. 1 minute to go. Brad, Chris still battling out 6/10 in favor of Brad at the moment. TJ still back 2.3, trying to run him down. Caution in 2, your leader spinning out. Chris was dropped back at 1.2 seconds up the line. Let's see how it shakes out. Chris, Brad. It's Chris at the line with 25 seconds to go. DJ back another 2 seconds in 3rd, so top 3 separated by about 4 seconds. Make that 3.5. Ponder, McGann separated by a lap. Casey back another lap and change. Battle right now is between the top 3. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Looking for Casey to finish out here and shut it down. Chris Shoemate gonna hold on by 1.5 over Brad, both with 38 laps, 4 flat to a 401. DJ with 38, 403, back with another 1.8. Mr. Ponder with 36, Troy with 35, Casey with 34. That was a great race on the time screen here, guys. Hopefully it was as fun out there. And we got Mr. Mark Mosier tuning in, telling us to keep it clean. All right, Mod Sprint, let's get him down and checked in. Remember, guys, no hot laps. Red light is on. As we get marshals out there, we'll turn you loose. Mike, check in for me one more time, please. Thank you, sir. Mike and Jeremy coming out after a while. I don't think they've been here since we've had the red light. So once again, just like the big car tracks, red light is on. Cars may be driving backwards at any time, so pace speed only. Try to give you that solid 2 minutes here, but it's going to be dipping in here a bit. Where's my buggy late model, guys? Need you on the track, gentlemen. Comes TJ. Mr. Ponder's out there. Need somebody at the far end so we can turn these guys loose. All right, gentlemen, I need my marshals out here. Come on, guys. The tables are right here. Be a 20-minute break at the end of each round. Casey's the only guy got an excuse right now. Like, I don't want to be back to back. Best I can do. All right, gentlemen, turn them loose. Tack on another 30 seconds for you. Still looking for my marshals. All right, Mr. Brad's out there, TJ, David. Who else we missing? Looking for Troy. What happened? Uh-oh. And Mr. Steve, unfortunately, breaking an arm there in warm-ups. All right, last call for any adjustments. Last call for any adjustments. All right, Mr. Ponder, I need you in the south end here, please. And looking for Troy. Anybody seen Troy? Need you or a volunteer in the north end. All right, gentlemen, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down and get them in order. It's going to be Jeremy, Mike Ray, Casey Bass, Kermit Butts. Last call, Troy McGann. Need you out here to marshal, please. All right, Mr. Brad's going to go hero down at the far end for us for a little while. Let's roll them off, gentlemen. Jeremy, Mike, Casey, Kermit, Mod Sprint, back in Newred Hobbies. Let's see what they do. Here we go, shake and bake. Sounds like somebody's got some ponies out there. Caution out of 2. Check up, guys. Way to work together. Appreciate it. Some guys turning some new fast laps here. 35 seconds into this. Mike Ray showing the way. Kermit Butts back 1.1. Casey back 8/10 and third. Jeremy back 1 second and fourth. Everybody between a 5.68 and a 5.80 right now for fast laps. Oh, they get tied up in turn 3 and 4. Caution in 2. We're clear. Caution in 3, caution in 3. Mike and Kermit on a 40 lap run here, half a second between them. Casey back a lap and change at the line. Mr. Jeremy behind him by 1.1. Can't find our leader, Mike Ray, coming off turn 2 now. Got the white, black, fluorescent yellow numbers on it. Caution 1, go high in 1. We're clear. No, we're not clear. Stay low out of 2. Clear now. Kermit rocking the big yellow, purple and orange. Casey is patented green, white, and black. And Jeremy rocking his patented white and blue. Halfway, just past halfway, Slash Street. Come on down. You're up next. Scooter, Mark, Bob, John, and Tony. Uh-oh. Taking care of some issues there, and Mr. Casey holding off. Looks like something might be missing on one of the front corners. Boys are trying to cheat turn 3 a little too much today. Caution in 3 and 4. We're clear. Don't forget, please stay hydrated. Go check out Tom. Give him a little visit down there. Say hi to him for me. Kermit Butts, new fast lap, 5.466. That bright yellow, orange, and purple. Oh, there's a kerfuffle in turn 4. And looks like Mike might be having an issue. See if he can't pop a ball cut back on here. 30 seconds to go. All right, they're all in the A main tonight. Jeremy has a 5.49, Kermit 5.46, Mike 5.61, Casey a 5.68. All right, TJ's hopefully got it back together. Sometimes they're definitely a challenge. That is time, drivers. Keep going, keep going. Jeremy's done, Kermit's done, and Mike's going to be done here when he crosses this time by. Shut it down. Jeremy taking that one, 38.401. Kermit 37.401. Mike 33.406. And Casey pulling off after 20. All right, Slash Street, let's get them down and checked in. All right, I need to check in from, let's see, Mr. Tony. All right, Mr. TJ, the last one to get checked in. Everybody else is about ready to rock and roll. All right, drivers, turn them loose, turn them loose. Turn them loose, gentlemen. You got 1 minute on that clock. Caution for, we're clear. All right, looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. Order's going to be Scooter, Mark, Bob, John, Tony, and TJ. Roll them off. Catch them up, guys. Again, Scooter, Mark, Bob, John, Tony, and TJ. Here we go. Like some of these boys wanted to hang back a little bit. All right, they're out there shaking and baking. Caution down the back straight. Go high, go high. And we're clear. Maybe. Ooh, some of these boys testing the inside wall there. Caution in 2. Oh, we got pandemonium out there. Calm down, guys. Plenty of time. We're 50 seconds into this one. 3:10 to go. Bob Rumplash showing the way. Out there in the blue number 4. This car is just looking good. He's just not overdriving it right now. Scooter in second by about a lap at the line. Make that John Carpenter now to second by 1.5. TJ back 4/10 now. Tony in fourth. Scooter and Mark. Caution in 4. Clear. Slash street. Oh no, Carpenter in the infield. Caution out of 2. I'm thinking our sportsman class was a little cleaner than this. I could be mistaken. We're definitely tracking on the wrong way here right now. 150 down, 2:10 to go. Nolan showing the way out there in that black and yellow 22. Now Bob taking it back. It's switching back and forth every time when they cross. Bob's in that blue number 4. Carpenter in the white, black, and orange number 99. In third, Scooter. In the blue and white number 9 in fourth. Tony in the black number 5 in fifth. And Mark. No, wait, I'm getting my guys mixed up here. The heck is Tony at? Oh, no, that was him. And Mark in the blue and silver, number 63. Less than 130 to go. It's Carpenter now to the lead. Bob back 4/10 at the line. Here comes TJ. Caution in 4. Stay low through 4. Drivers low through 4. Oh, Scooter coming in with the elbow drop on Tony. Carpenter, Rumplosh back 2.9. Nolan back 2.3. Scooter back 4.8. Tony back 3 laps in 5th. Mark back another 2 laps in 6th. Has a fast lap possibly, but he was spun out in front of that start-finish line. Ooh, I'm hearing somebody spinning gears over here. That is time, drivers. Race it out, race it out. Mark is done. Bob is done. TJ, John, Scooter looking for Tony. And shut it down. Carpenter taking that one, 34,403. Bob with 33. TJ 33. Scooter 32. Tony 29. And Mark 26. It is 2:04, drivers. We are starting back up at 2:25. 20-minute break. 2:25. Round 2. 2:25. All right, track is open for practice. Once again, we'll have about 10-15 minutes of that, and then Wags will have some time to do whatever he needs to do for round 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listen up. The women's restroom's closed temporarily. Once again, the ladies' restroom is closed temporarily. Apologies. All right, it is 2:22. Round 2 starting in 3 minutes. Track is closed. Track crew, come on out and do whatever you need to do. Calabomber start heading this way. Werstein, Wags, Feeney, Butts, Hodling, and Rains. All right, looking for my marshals. Start heading out here. Slash Street, Scooter, Mark, Bob, John, and Tony. Marshals, come on down. All right, Ocala Bombers, get them down and checked in. Kermit Butts, Brad Feeney, Scott Werstein, Steve Hodling, Jason Wagner, Mike Rains. All right, drivers, let's turn him loose. Heck, my other marshal go. There he is. He's hiding. Sitting down, taking a load off. That was glorious. Super slow-mo replay would have been awesome. Mr. JGR tuning in. Still looking for Scooter, Mark, Bob, John, and Tony. There's Tony, there's John, there's TJ, Bob. So Tony, why don't you come down the infield, give John the easy spot up there. What do you think, John? What would you like? You want to go in the infield? Then you go in the infield. Caution on the front straight drivers. Once again, we went over this last week. No parking on the front straight anymore. The track is a little narrower and things go bad fast. So hold off in the corner. All right, guys, let's slow them down and get them in order. It's going to be Kermit Butts, Brad Feeney, Scott Werstein in 3, Steve 4, Jason 5, Mike Raines 6. Again, Kermit, Brad, Scott, Steve, Jason, and Mike. All right, current TQ held by the man out front, 35 and 405. Let's see what these boys can do. Here we go. Steve trying to take advantage. Getting it done there. See what happens. Caution in 2. That was our lead car TQ guy. And Mike is having some issues. Put it up on the table. All right, 40 seconds into this. Steve Hodling showing the way out there in the green, black, and white, doing a wheelie down the back straight. Top 3 ahead of the old TQ. Steve on a 37 lap. Hayes, Kermit Butts back 8/10 in second in that white Camaro. Brad Feeney in third in the blue 77. At the line, he's back by 3.7. Top 3 ahead of that time. Now Scott ahead of the old time as well on a 35, 404, back half a second and forward. Wags trying to run him down right now. Caution in 2. A lot of guys going into the end of the straightaway a little too hot and washing out. Got to back up those corners a little bit. $140 down, $220 to go. Up next, short course late model. Come on down. It's going to be Mark Gagnol, Kyle Richenberg, Chris Shoemate, David Ponder. Gentlemen need to be in staging. Brad, Kermit, Steve at the line now. Top 3 separated by 3.6 seconds. Caution in 2. Stay high through 2. And that was your third place car. Oh, and Brad gives him a little elbow. All right, Mr. Raines Struggling today with a 10 scale program with the buggy stuff. He's going to bail out and jump into the short course late model race here. Hopefully he's going to be ready because he's up meow. Kermit showing the way at the line by 2.6 over Brad. So the white Camaro leading the blue 77. Steve behind him by about a lap here. Actually, a lap and change with 35 seconds to go. Scott back another 1.3 in fourth. All four of these guys ahead of the old TQ. That Wag's got a little more work to do on that setup. Pushing like a dump truck out there. Five seconds. Ooh, Kermit giving Wags a little love tap there, maybe. That is time, drivers. Race it out, race it out. Everybody's done. Shut it down. Kermit taking it 37.401. That's a new TQ. Brad Feeney with 36. Steve Hodling 35. Scott 35. Back 1 second there. All those guys beating the old TQ. And Wags with 31 laps. Little shake and bake out there. All right, let's put those cars on the table. Head back out on the track to Marshall. Looking for short course late model. Kyle, David, Mark, Chris, and Mr. Rains coming out here for this one. Put them down and check them in. All right, drivers, let's get them checked in. All right, hold on. Let's see. That shoemate. All right, looking for a check-in from Ponder. And he's not here down. All right, gentlemen. We got Marshals. Turn them loose. You got a minute 35 on the clock. Turn and burn. What are you guys doing for the last hour? Got a minute's grace on the clock. Right now, while we let this clock run down here, these boys making some adjustments. Current TQ, Kyle Richenberg, 38.4 flat. I have a feeling that one's going to fall. I think the bomber went up by 3 laps, 2 laps at least. So good potential here for this one. Oh, Shoemate sounds like he's got a little slipper in that one. Sounds like a slipper. He cranking down that bad boy. Something's slipping. Sounds like a slipper. You never know. What I'm hearing is him giving up time on the track. Mr. Jacoby down here ready to go. He's like, I'm pumped, guys. Oh, we got a special guest here today. Mr. Carl Ross in the house. I saw Tina and Mike. What? You're gonna skip it? All right. Chris says he's gonna try to fix that before he throws it out there and destroys it. I'm giving Mike a couple laps here to get that thing shaken down, and we'll get into this one here in just a moment. But while we're waiting for that sportsman, start heading this way. Jacoby's already here. George, Randy, and Nolan. Tony's got his fancy camera out here. Thank you. Yeah, just don't put the I can't say what the lens name is normally, but the big giant lenses you can see halfway across the state. Yeah, don't put those on. I have a name for those. All right, drivers, let's get them in order. It's going to be Mark, Kyle, David, and Mike. Once again, current TQ 38.4 flat. Why is this? Hold on. There we go. Check them in one more time, guys. Order should be Kyle, David, Mark, and Mike. Apologies. All right, transponders looking decent for most of them. All right, drivers, 4 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Caution in 3 and 4. We're clear. Ooh, they're slicing and dicing out there. Caution on front straight. We have a little kerfuffle. Ponder dropping a 6.0. Richenberg with fast lap of a 5.99. Mike with a 6.11. Ponder jumping up to second now with a 5.86. Richenberg showing the way. Black and yellow, number 5. David Ponder in that fluorescent yellow 26, black tip nose on it. Mike Raines in this black, silver, and green in third right now, back less than a second. Mark Gagnol in fourth by 2.3. In the black and fluorescent yellow, 65. 130 down, 230 to go. Sportsman, you're up soon. Need to be in staging. Mr. Feeney down there in the infield with his sombrero on. Don't blame him. Got a little bit of cloud cover here now, covering things up, and to change the track a little bit. Hopefully help keep a little more moisture in it. Halfway, drivers, halfway. Richenberg still showing the way on a 39-lap run, 4:02. Ponder with a new fast lap, 5.71 last time by. Raines in third. Gagnol back just over 1/10 in fourth. Mike Raines, new fast lap, 6:09. 1:30 to go. Caution in 4. Clear. Or not. Now we're clear. Oh, body tuck, Wags, body tuck, left rear. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mud Boss, Bob and Scooter for Sportsman. You're up next, too. It's Richenberg. Ponder back about 3 laps and change. Reigns behind him a little bit more here. Just under a lap. Now Gagne to third. Over Mike by 1.1. Gagne on that black and yellow 65. Mike, give him a little love tap there in the silver, black, and green. They are battling out for position right now with 15 seconds to go. Richenberg out front by almost 5 laps right now. I think he said he was running goosebumps. That is time. Keep racing. Looking for Ponder and Gagne. And shut it down. Richenberg setting a new TQ 39, 4 flat. Missed it by 8/10. Ponder with 35. Reigns with 34. Gagne with 34. Difference of 2 seconds there for those gentlemen. All right, Mr. Wags out there blowing the track off. Miss Tina stopping by to say hello to me. Good seeing her. Haven't seen her in a while. Maybe one day she'll get back racing again. All right, where are my marshals? Gentlemen, I need you in the track here as soon as possible. All right, drivers, let's turn them loose. You got 2:15 on the clock. Caution and 1, caution and 1. All right, turn them loose again. All right, Mr. Chris, need you out here to Marshall. Richenberg's out there. Gagnell's out there. Mr. Ponder was somewhere. Mr. Troy's got it for him. Thank you, sir. All right, see if I can't get Mr. Chris down here at the south end. Coming out. Oh, Mr. Ponder is here. Okay. All right, either way. All right, drivers. The order is we're going to put our sportsmen back up front. It's going to be George, Randy, Nolan, Jacoby, Scooter, and Bob. Again, George, Randy, Nolan, Jacoby, Scooter, and Bob. Here we go. Caution in four, caution in four. All right, we're out there shaking and baking already. See who's tuning online. Here we got Mark Andrews, Evan Page, Junior's tuning in. Mr. Mark asking about a ride height rule. No, we do not at the moment, sir. One down, three to go. George Jacoby showing the way out for our sportsmen. Mr. Scooter out front in Mud Boss by a lap on Mr. Bob already. Bob just dropped a 6.5 out there in that blue Mud Boss. Scooter rocking the orange. George showing the way in that red and white Coca-Cola scheme. That's an old David Coleman body there. That number 51 is George, your leader now. Jacoby rocking the McAllister new shaker body. The white and orange. Now to the lead over George by 1.7. Randy's rocking the Arma. The truck. I don't remember all the names for these, unfortunately. So many cars out there these days. Mr. Nolan back 6/10 and fourth. Nolan's rocking the SR10. Oh, up on. He just did a Mick twist in midair in turn 3. I think that front end was digging. Nolan, you got to calm down, buddy. You got to slow down for the corners. A little bit, anyways. 140 to go. Up next, Buggy Late Model, Brad Feeney, Troy, Chris, David, Casey, and Mike. Caution in 2. That was Bob. Looks like we got a tag in for David. Thank you, Mr. Werstein. 105 to go. Jacoby showing the way out there for our sportsmen. That white and orange McAllister shaker Chevelle. I still like the other Chevelle a little better. Smokey's in the trunk of my car right now. Not quite ready to come out and put the whooping on these boys in Bomber. Hoping to get some track time, but I'm slacking. Too many things going on. Jacoby, George, Randy, top 3, followed by Nolan. Battle between, Jacoby and Scooter get tangled up here. Both our leaders. And we are running 2 classes together here. Now, George taking over that top spot by 1.3 in sportsman. Randy back a lap and change in third. No one behind him but a couple more laps. Scooter Putting it to Bob this round. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Keep going, keep going. And shut it down. Jacoby taking it back there. Last couple laps, 33.403 for him to 4.06 for George. Randy with 31, Nolan 29, Scooter taking it from Mud Boss 36.402, and Bob with 31. All right, guys, cars to the table. Turn the car off, radio off. Head back out the track to Marshall. All right, Bomber guys, listen up. We got a substitute driver for Mike Rains. Mr. Kyle's going to take over Mike's spot in the main anyways. I'm pretty sure he's still running that 4-pull in there, so we're going to give the beans to him a little bit. All right, looking for TJ and Dave Ponder to check in. Everybody else is ready to rock and roll. Slow those cars down, gentlemen. Got 1, 2, 3. Holy moly, my sportsmen, our best marshals are already out there. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, guys, let's bring them up to speed. You got 90 seconds on the clock. Caution out of 2, caution out of 2. Hopefully, Mr. Rains can get that thing dialed a little better. He's been running the point series at Callahan, doing all right up there, but I don't know if he's changing the setup back. Don't think it's quite working here, but looking better this round for sure. All right, last call for any adjustments. Last call for any adjustments. All right, gentlemen, I want everybody to stop for a second. Take a look up to the north. That's 0 to 7% chance, okay? All right, your order for this one is Chris Shoemate, Brad, Feeney, TJ Nolan, David Ponder, Troy McGann, Casey Bass, Mike Rains. Let's roll it off. All right, marshals, look alive. Here we go. Oh, TJ getting sideways, spinning out in front of Casey. And we're stay low on the back straight, low on the back, guys. And we're clear. Caution in 3. All right, 45 seconds in this. Chris Shoemate showing the way. Coming off turn 2 in that white, red, and black striped. Stay low on the back, low on the back, low on the back. And it looks like Mr. Ponder was somehow upside down. Brad Feeney back in second by 6/10. Casey back in third by 2.5. Last time by. TJ behind him by 3.2 and fourth. The new fast lap 6:0. Ponder to fifth. Mike Rains in sixth by 2 seconds. Now Troy to sixth by 2 seconds. Mike back another 2 in seventh. Caution in 4. Kobe hot on the spot there. Good job, sir. 140 down, 220 to go. Plenty of time. We're not even halfway yet. Chris Shoemade, Brad Feeney, both out in front of that TQ by 2 laps on a 40-lap run here. And Casey pulling over, gonna do something to it. Caution in 3, caution in 3. Casey making a quick adjustment here. Never give up. Keep tuning. Remember, once you're down for a couple laps, your duty to race others how you want to be raced. Caution out of 2. And if you're down a bunch of laps, give the guys a little room. No point in ruining anybody else's race. $240 down, 120 to go. Up next, Mod Sprint, come on down. Jeremy Farr, Steve Hodling, Mike Ray, Casey Bass, Kermit Butts. Caution in 2 for a clear. You heard it there. Uno momento. Caution out of 4, caution out of 4. Oh, man, TJ sending a message, I think. Getting to our second place car there. Oh, Casey getting a little fender bender with Chris, your leader right now. And slipping off that TQ pace. Clock winding down here. 5 seconds to go. It's Chris, Brad by 1 second. Ponder back 2 laps in third. TJ behind him by 2.5. Troy down 7/10. Looking for a couple more to finish out here, and looking for rain, shut it down. Chris Shoemate gonna get back on top there with a new TQ by, wow, less than 200s there. 38.4 flat, 326. Brad with 38, gonna improve his time and stay second. Ponder with 36, not improving his time. TJ with 36, not improving his time. Troy finishing out with a 5.9 fast lap. Gonna improve his 5th place qualifying spot a little bit. And Mike Rains bump up 1 spot to 6 with a 35 lap run. And Casey dropping 1 spot but improving with a 34 lap run. Looks like we're taking a quick pause for the cause here, gentlemen. All right, let's get everybody across that line one time, please, and I'll sort out missing and wrong. All right, Mr. Steve, check in for me one more time. Thank you, sir. Uh-oh. Boys are talking a little smack to each other. All right, my marshals should be getting on out here. These gentlemen are just about ready to go. Mr. Wags finishing up with blowing the track off. All right, need my marshals to spread on out. I've got 2 of that 7. All right, guys, let's spread them out a little bit. Mr. Wags is going to jump off the track here. Hold on, guys. Light's not on yet. All right, gentlemen, turn them loose. 2:30 on the clock. All right, we got Brad out there. TJ's out there. Looking for Casey's in this race. Mike Rains or your volunteer. And Mr. Shoemate. Mr. Troy. Gentlemen, need you out here. All right, last call for any adjustments. Last call for any adjustments. All right, let's slow him down. Let's slow him down. Let's get him in order. It's going to be Jeremy Farr, your current TQ, 3841, going to lead us off, followed by Kermit Butts, Mike Ray, Casey Bass, Steve Hodling. All right, looks like TJ is going to be super marshal here. South end. Here we go, shake and bake. Oh, Mike getting the back of Steve there a little bit. At the line, it's Jeremy, Kermit, Casey, Mike, and Steve. Mike Ray just dropped a 5.27 new fast lap for the group. Now a 5-2-1. Caution in 2. Stay low into 2, drivers. That was your leader. Out in past the cushion. It's Kermit showing the way in that bright yellow. Orange and pink. Caution in 4. Caution in 4. We're clear. Casey taking over the lead now. Casey in that white, green, and black, number 5. Kermit in second. New fast lap for Kermit, a 5.36. Jeremy to 4th. Now Mike Ray to 4th over Jeremy by 1.7. Steve back a lap in 5th right now. First time running a sprint out here, if I'm not mistaken. So doing pretty good. Steve rocking the green and black. Jeremy in the white and blue. Mike's got the white, gray, and the fluorescent yellow. Oh, he traction rolled in turn 1. Definitely some grip out there if you got the right tire. Everybody except Mr. Steve with a 5.2 to a 5.3 right now. Fast lap. Steve's got a 5.8. 140 to go. Casey showing the way by 1.4 over Kermit. Mike back 3 seconds in 3rd. Jeremy back 4.6 in 4th. Casey and Kermit battle now, half a second between them at the line. Kermit had a 5.26 last time by. New fast lap for him. Up next, Slash Street, come on down. Last race, the qualifying. Scooter, Mark, Bob, John, and Tony. And TJ, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have that on my sheet here. Lacking. TJ doing super marshal job out here in the south end right now. Kermit, Mike, Casey at the line. Kermit over Mike by 4.5. Casey back 1.1 in 3rd. Jeremy back 4 seconds in 4th. Kermit rocking a 43 lap pace here. It's going to be a new TQ by what, 4 laps, 5 laps? That is time. Looks like Kermit was out high in turn 1. Looking for one more. And shut it down. Kermit Butt's going to hold on, taking that one, 43.403. That's a new TQ by about 5 laps. Mike Ray with 42 and 401. Casey 42 and 401. Jeremy 42.405. And Steve with 37. Everybody improving that time. Great race, guys. Last Street, let's get him down and checked in. All right, my sprint guys challenging our sportsman guys, being out there fast on time, and appreciate it. All right, looking for a check-in from Scooter, Tony, and Mark. In the meantime, got enough marshals out there to turn these drivers loose, roll them off, turn and burn. All right, looks like Tony's got a substitute driver for this one. All right, gentlemen. Order going to be Mr. John Carpenter, Bob Rumplash, TJ Nolan, Scooter Blankenship, Tony, and Mark. All right, current TQ 34,403. See what these boys can do. Track's definitely picked up a little time. Here we go. Yeah, Kyle and Scooter out there. That was the 500 already. Oh no! TJ, your leader! Something's wrong with the left front. Caution down the back straight. Stay low in the back, low in the back. And we think we're clear. Caution in 4. And we're clear. Let's see what happens here. Looks like Tony / Kyle up front now on a 38-lap run at the moment. Scooter in second, Bob in third. Now John the third by. Everything's changing up here a little bit. We'll try to catch you up on that. Mr. John Cola tuning in online. Good to see you, sir. Hopefully you're enjoying Alaska right now. Caution in 3 and 4. And we're clear. It's Tony over Scooter by 2.3. Carpenter in third. Back 6.8. Bob behind him by just under a quarter second. Gagnon back a couple laps in 5th. Caution in 4. Clear. And TJ out after 5. This time it wasn't Lucille leaving him. Caution in 4. Caution in 4. We're clear. Bob dropping a new fast lap. 6.48 for himself. Tony's car has a 6.0. Scooter's got a 5.96. Carpenter 6.18. Bob said 6.48. Mark 6.31. TJ had a 6.14. 225 down, 135 to go. Top 4 ahead of the old TQ of 34 laps right now. Oh, Scooter putting it to him here, trying to make a pass. Oh, and they tangle with Bob. Not for the lead, unfortunately. Scooter's going to drop to third now. $45, last race in qualifying. $15. Oh, Carpenter puts it in the drink. Turn 2. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Race it out. Looking for Bob to finish out here and shut it out. Tony / Kyle taking that one. 37,403. Scooter with 35. Carpenter with 35. Bob with 33. And Mark with 25. All right, that is the end of qualifying. It is 3:20. Drivers will be at least a 20-minute break. So looking at 3:40 for the mains. All right, drivers, order will be the same. Order will be the same. All right, drivers, track is open for practice. All right, drivers. We are 5 minutes past start time. Let's finish the lap on. Give Mr. Ponder a chance to jiggle whatever he's jiggling here. Dave, you going back out? All right. Like Dave said, he's done. So track is closed. We're gonna do some prep here and then get our first race start heading this way. Should be our Ocala Bomber guys. Marshals will be Slash Street again. Once again, same order for everything. So Slash Street guys start heading down here. Ah, it tastes so good. Tastes so good when it touches the lips. All right, Ocala Bomber, let's get him down and checked in. Mr. Wags is finishing up here. It's time to shine in the mains. Let's see who's got what it takes to winner chicken dinner. We got the bucket down here. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Marshals will be Slash Street. We're looking for Tony, Scooter, Carpenter, Bob, TJ, and Mark on the track to Marshall. Checking it online. If you're watching online, haven't chimed in lately, jump in the chat. Let us know who you are, who you're rooting for in the mains here tonight, or today, here at Dirt Church Sunday at Newred Hobbies in Ocala, Florida. Mr. TJ's out there. Mr. Bob's out there. You got time, Wags. You got time. Oh, Wags got his car out here and everything. He's like, I'm ready to throw it down, baby. Mr. Wags, take a look at me. Are you taking the photo with the bucket tonight? You're not sure? Gonna be hard. Uh-oh. All right. Looking for the last couple of Slash Street guys. Need you out there marshaling. Got Bob out there. TJ, here comes Scooter. All right, gentlemen, turn them loose. You got about a minute on the clock here. All right, ladies and gents, Mr. Mike Raines was out of this one, so Mr. Kyle said he wanted to try his SR10 out here. We know he's got that 4-pole in there. He's starting in the back. Just want to get some laps on it. One day we'll get him to get a proper setup. I'll come out here and put it on you guys. It's what? $17.5 now? Oh, okay, cool. What'd you end up getting? A what? Hobby wing? Oh, R1? Oh, okay. Either way, all right, Marshall's looking good. Last call for any adjustments. I don't know, Wags. I'm not sure if that right front's hitting the body or not. It's close, though. All right, gentlemen, let's slow them down and get them in order. Your top qualifier, 37 laps. The white Camaro, number 69 XXX, Kermit Butts, 37 laps, 401. Going to lead us off, followed by Brad Feeney, Steve Hodeling, Scott Werstein, Jason Wagner, Kyle Richenberg. Oh, Casey's jiggling the handle here. All right, gentlemen, 4 minutes on the clock. Make it look good. Keep it clean. Here we go. Bomber A-Main underway. Oh, we got a little Kurt Fluffling too. I didn't catch who started it. Oh, Steve spinning out two. Caution in 3 and 4. Caution 3 and 4. We're underway again. It's Kermit at the line. Kyle the second. Rocking an R1 Works motor in that thing now. I heard a little tinging on the roof. That better not be what I think it is. That's a 7% chance. I just checked. It's 10%. Keep going, guys. 115 down, 245 to go. Kermit showing the way. Brad in second by 3.8 at the line. Caution 1. Steve to third. Kyle to fourth. Wags to fifth. Scott in sixth right now, trying to reel Wags back in. Caution 2, 3, and 4. We're clear. Caution 3, stay low through 3, drivers. Caution and 1, and we're clear. Halfway, drivers, halfway. Try to race through what we can here. 2:30 down, 1:30 to go. Kermit, Kyle, Jason up to third now. Brad to fourth, Steve, Scott. Close battle between Scott and Steve. 1.9 seconds between them. Down the front straightaway they go. One minute to go. He just passes over, moves on quickly. "40 seconds. Caution and four, caution and four. Good job, TJ, putting on a clinic here out of Marshall. Less than 30 seconds, drivers. Kermit, Kyle, Brad separated by a lap each. Brad back 6 seconds, almost a lap down in third. Wags in fourth by 6.2. Scott behind him by a lap and change. Steve back 1.1 and 6. Closest battle between Scott and Steve. Scott off of turn 4 in that green 45. Monty. Steve rocking the green, white, and black. Waits a lap down. That is time, drivers. Race it to the line. Looking for Steve to finish out here and shut it down. Kermit Butts taking it 39.401. Kyle with 37. Brad 37 in third. Wags with 36. Scott with 34. Steve with 34. All right, boys and girls, we're going to pause for the cause here. Once again, pause for the cause. We'll see what happens. Mike, you might as well just roll it back. I think we're going to wait a few minutes. See if this clears off. Your blinker's on. I was trying to pull up the radar here. Mr. Wag's going to blow the track off here. We may try to run this. I'm trying to see a radar, see how fast it's going to clear off. This is lightening up. All right, short course late model. It's starting to look a little better. We'll see. Try to give it a few minutes. But again, how can you be this far off on the forecast? 90% of the time. Still have a job. That's my issue. It's not that they're wrong. It's they're wrong this often, this much, and still have a job. At least 50-50 be nice. I mean, When they do forecast rain, it's like 0.01. What is that? This is Florida. It doesn't do 0.01 ever. Mr. Tapscott tuning in. Got a little drippage here, little sprinklage going on. We're going to see if it passes over real quick. It's moving slowly. I am the worst weatherman John Carpenter's ever seen. Yes, sir. Thanks, Google. Thanks, Weather Channel. All right, where are my short course guys? You want to race in this? The question comes down to my marshals want to be okay in this. What? Well, I don't need anybody busting their tail in the infield either. All right, let's throw them down. It's actually lightening up again. Yes, get a couple cars out there, do a lap or two, see how it looks. Yeah, Mr. Tapscott, welcome to Florida. You're 90% wrong and still keep a job. I mean, we know Richenberg's got at least halfway decent tires on. Are those goosebumps? No, he's got something else now. The secret's out. All right, my racers said they want to race. Mark, Kyle, Chris, Dave Ponder, Mike Rains. Let's try it. As long as I got marshals, we'll do it. Want to make sure we're safe. We got no lightning. And Chris is throwing out the Traxxas truck. That's fine, sir. Had a problem with the other car. All right, gentlemen, green and yellow on. Turn them loose. You got a minute 50 on the clock. Let's pray that's all we have today to cool the weather off a little bit. Maybe help out the track. We'll find out. All right, boys and girls. I think everybody's ready to rock and roll. Mark Gagne, you gonna make this one? All right. I know he's worried about getting his weekly shower in. Something about his wife says he's got to have one or something. So the rain tires. And Mike just driving through. Chris, he's sending a message. Caution on the back straight. All right, we're giving Mark a chance to get out here. Plenty of time, sir. Plenty of time. Well. Uh-oh. You know, if you were following the live stream... No, I'm kidding. Eventually, I think we'll get the little radio transmitter out. Start transmitting on radio again. Gotta find that thing. And Ponder might be having an issue. Hopefully it's something they can take care of quickly. All right, who are we missing in the infield for Marshall? Oh, Kermit's gonna... No, Brad's out there, Kermit. Kermit's out there. It's fine. Either way, don't matter. I can use extra. Not hurting. I'm just trying to keep an eye on Mr. Ponder here, see if he's good to go or not. Looks like it. Hopefully it stays that way. All right, drivers. Let's give them an order here as soon as they get up on top of the stand. It's going to be Kyle Richenberg, your TQ, 39-4 flat. David Ponder going to line up second. Mike Raines third. Mark Gagnon fourth. And Chris Shoemate fifth. Get them in order, gentlemen. Kyle, David, Mike, Mark, and Chris. And here we go. Caution in 2. Dirt Church Sunday back underway after a brief little sprinkle. It's Kyle. Mark up the second now. Maybe that special match set of rain tires helped out. Chris up the third. He's rocking the stock truck body on his Traxxas. Oh, gets sent. Mr. Ponder a little anxious there. One down, 3 to go. Richenberg, Gagnon, new fast lap for Gagnon, 6.41. Kyle has a 5.97. Ponder 6.26. Caution in 1. Raines has a 6.61. Chris with a 6.73. On a 39 lap pace, 4.02. Richenberg out front by just about 2 laps. That black number 5, yellow lettering on it. Gagnon in second now. Black and yellow 65, the yellow deck on that thing. Ponder to green and black 26 in third. Chris in the slash truck out there in fourth. Mike Raines trying to run him down right now. Got to find 7/10 or so. 1:35 to go. Up next, Sportsman and Mud Boss. Gonna be Jacoby, George, Randy, Nolan, Bob, and Scooter. Let's get to staging. Raines new fast lap 6.54. Richenberg down to a 5.79. Taking second place out to turn 2 to the pasture almost. 2 laps on him. "45 seconds to go." Got a close battle between Mark and David, 2.7 between them, and then Chris and Mike, 9/10 between those two. Podium's kind of set at the moment. Unless there's a... Ooh, Mike back 5.2 in fourth now, so still a chance. Again, Sportsman, Mud Boss, you're up now. 15 seconds to go in this one. 5 seconds. Race it to the line, drivers. Race it to the line. Looking for Mike to finish out here and shut it down. Richenberg going to take it, 39.403. Gagnon was second with 36 laps. Ponder, 35. Raines with 35, back 5 seconds. And Shoemate with 34. So it looks like Mark Gagnon took advantage of the conditions and made his way up to the podium. Gentlemen, let's get those short courses off here. It's time for Sportsman. Definitely have all week to talk schmack about next week's racing. All right, Sportsman Mud Boss, let's get him down and checked in. All right, Mr. Chris is out there to TQ Marshall, I think. Looking for Mr. Nolan. I heard he was practicing making a body change to his car. All right, where are the rest of my marshals? Gentlemen, I need you out there. These drivers are ready to rock and roll. Thank you, Mr. Tony. All right, drivers, roll them off. You got just over a minute here. Spread them out, turn and burn. All right, Kyle and David, gentlemen, I need you out here to marshal. Who else we missing? Mark, Chris. There's Mark. Thank you, sir. Mr. Chris, can you come down the south end of the infield? Leave Mark down there. All right, drivers, let's see. He's checked in. Again, we're going to put our mud bosses to the back. So Mr. Jacoby is our top qualifier, 33,403, leading us off here, followed by George Bronick. Excuse me, Randy Werstein in third. Nolan Friedenberger fourth. Mr. Scooter is going to lead the charge for the mud bosses in fifth, and Bob Rumplash rounding out the field. Slow it down a little bit, Jacoby. We got a pace speed. Let these guys keep up behind you. 3 feet apart, gentlemen. Tighten up the field, guys. Jacoby, a little slower. Just a little bit. Here we go. We are clean and green. Oh, George getting way out wide, going to the tail of the field. Caution in one. And looks like we're clear. At the lines, Jacoby, Scooter, Nolan, Bob, Randy, and George. Remember, we're 2 classes in this one. They're being scored separately at the end. Now Jacoby's showing the way, and that might be a pass. No, Nolan's back about a lap right now, so he's getting his lap back and trying to run them all down. Got a late model body on that car of his now. Caution in two, caution in two. Plenty of time, drivers. 2:45 to go. Scooter showing the way out there in the orange, Mud Boss. 140 down, 220 to go. Scooter, Jacoby, Bob back in third. Overall, Randy in fourth. George and Nolan. Caution in three. Go high in the three. It's Scooter and Bob and Mud Boss. Jacoby, Randy, and George on the podium right now. Closest battles between Jacoby and Bob right now. Overall, 4 seconds apart. Them boys are starting to drop some mid sixes here for both of them. Caution down the back straight. Stay low, stay low, stay low. Caution in one. Stay high through one. We're clear. Ah, poor George. Got a little tap there from your leader. Mr. 7/4 and Chippy Williams tuning in to the show tonight. Thank you, gentlemen. Caution down the front straight. Stay high. Stay high. And I think we're clear. It's Scooter out front on a 36 lap run here. Jacoby on a 33, Bob on a 32, Randy on a 31, and George on a 30. No real close battles at the moment, other than Jacoby and Bob. For the overall, it's about 2.5 between them. Scooter just dropped a 6-0. 15 seconds to go. Oh, George, out of nowhere. Just RKO'd him. Don't worry, Jacoby, you're up a lap or two on him. Race it to the line. That is time. Race it to the line. You're done when you cross. And shut it down. Scooter taking it for the Mud Boss, 37.406 with Bob in second with 32. Jacoby taking the victory in Sportsman, 33.404. Randy in second with, Randy in second with 32 laps, and George with 31. Nolan with 26. All right, buggy late models start heading down here. Let's get them down and checked in. How quaint. Such a fitting song for that race. All right, looking for a check-in from Chris, TJ, Troy, and Casey. My Sportsman Mud Boss drivers, start heading on out there, please. I have a feeling this is going to be potentially the most entertaining race of the round. All right, drivers, slow it down a second. Get a couple checked in. We'll pause for the cause here. Mr. Chris, check in for me, please. Good. Mr. Troy, if you're out there. Thank you, sir. Uh-oh. Battery's dead. That red light's on for a reason, gentlemen. Wag's got a new battery in the thing. Gonna blow the track off here real quick. Dave was too scared to go race, perhaps. Tapscott says 7 didn't go because he didn't want to get smoked by Scorp. I think we're calling him Dirt Herder now. But Scorp's good too. Mike Rains, your turn signal's on. All right. All right, my marshals are out there. Really appreciate you gentlemen being out there. Probably first for out of everybody each round. All right, drivers, let's bring them up to speed. Turn and burn. You got 1:40 on the clock. Oh, we have another Scorp out there. Okay, interesting. All right, gentlemen, last call for any adjustments. Last call for any adjustments. All right, drivers, the order for this one, your top qualifier, Chris Shoemate, 38.4 flat's going to lead us off, followed by Brad Feeney, TJ Nolan, David Ponder, Troy McGann, Mike Rains, and Casey Bass. All right, marshals, look alive. This is going to be hot and heavy out here. Minutes on the clock. Here we go. Oh, Brad with a sweet pass off a 2 underneath Chris. Caution in 4, and we're clear. Whoa, McGann sideways off a 4. Good save, though. Brad, Chris, TJ, Casey, David, Mike, and Troy at the line. Caution in 3 and 4. That was your leader. Caution out of 2. And we're clear. 1 down, 3 to go. Brad over Chris by 1.2. Casey back half a second. Ponder 1.2 to fourth. Nolan 2.6 to fifth with a new fast lap of a 6.0. Mike 1.2 back. Caution 3. Go high in 3. High in 3. High, 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 high. Take it out by the groove. Out of the groove, guys. And we're clear. TJ back in 6th by 1.8, and Troy back 8/10 in 7th at the line. Casey Bass now to the lead. Oh, Brad had a 12-second lap there. Can't work his way back up. He's on the podium now. Just about halfway, drivers. Plenty of time to go in this one. Casey Bass, your leader, coming off turn 2. That white, green, and black, number 5. Chris Shoemate in the white, red, and black. Now Brad to second. Chris taking it back and forth here, doing over-under in the corners. Caution in 2. Caution in 3. Oh no, we got a kerfluffle in 3. Help him out, help him out. Poor Casey getting tangled up there. He's still in 2nd at the line. See how it shakes out here after another lap or 2. Brad, Casey, Chris, TJ back 3.9 in 4th. Caution out of 4. Oh, Ponder spinning out in front of the folks and nowhere to go for somebody. You heard it there, 1 minute to go. As we get a little more sprinkles here, hopefully it holds off long enough to finish this race. .30 seconds to go. Oh no! Looks like the water's on the track maybe starting to affect these guys a bit. Come on, guys, drive smart. 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ponder's done. Chris is done. Brad is done. Shut it down. Shut it down. Brad taking it 38,403. Casey with 38,405. Chris with 36. TJ missing podium by 3.5 seconds with 36 laps. Troy with 35. Ponder 34. And Reigns with 33. Woo! Once again, the weather guy still has a job. I don't understand it. 0 to 7% chance of rain. All right, we're going to pause here for a few moments. Two races to go. It's going to be on the sheet out there in a few minutes. I already forgot. I think he did. Yeah, because Brad, Casey, and Chris, I think. And the sprinkles lighten up already. So, mod sprint guys, I'm going to suggest you bring a couple sets of tires down here. Imagine that. 1 dot over Ocala. All right. Once whatever right over us clears off, we should be good. All right, boys and girls, we're going to try to get this show in here. Sun came out, drying the track out. We got a little more scary looking clouds off the west. We want to get these two races in before that hits up here. So, Mod Sprint, come on down. Kermit, Steve, Casey, Mike, and Jeremy are scared and going to the bar already, I guess. Let's get our marshals out here from that last race. Going to be Buggy Late Model, Brad, Troy, Chris, Dave Ponder, Casey Bass, and Mike Raines. All right, once again, I need my Buggy Late Model guys out here to marshal. All right, boys and girls, got a couple marshals out here turning track open, turning it loose. Got Mr. Super Marshal TJ in the south end. We got Mr. America out there, Brad, rocking the flag shirt and the Pepsi. This is totally Americana right there. I need a couple extra marshals out there to help these boys out. It's 3 of them, so there shouldn't be much of a need for another marshal or two, but Casey's making a last second adjustment here. Wow, look at these cheaters. They all got reverse out there. This is why we can't have nice things. Just a reminder, guys, at least in the old days, you had all those fancy electronics and the speed control. I'm just saying in the old days, all those MOSFETs, if you had the ones that did reverse, you were giving up ones that could go forward for you too. All right, marshals, let's spread on out. Your top qualifier, Kermit Butts, 43 and 403, is going to lead us off, followed by Casey Bass in second, Steve Hodling in third. Looks like transponder's looking decent here. Here we go, shake and bake. Pulling a little wheelie off of 4 for Kermit. Let's see who's made the adjustments. Up next, Slash Street, come on down this way. Get ready to rock and roll. Gonna be Scooter, Mark, Bob, John, Tony, and TJ. Will be the last race of Dirt Church Sunday. Caution 3 and 4. And Casey's tail tank a little goofed up there, but that's all right. Kermit Butts showing the way out there in that yellow, purple, and orange. 43 lap run going right now, 4:01. Steve back a lap almost here. He's about to get lapped in that green car. Casey rocking the white, green, and black. Back a lap in third. 240 to go. 240 to go. $220 to go. Butts with a 532. Hodling 575. Casey 537. Some fast laps there. 44 lap run now. Kermit Butts dropping a 519 on the previous lap. Halfway, drivers. Once again, after the last race, we'll do the award ceremony here in the staging area with the podium. Got the bucket of chicken ready to go. $130 to go. Slash Street, you need to be in staging. Oh, Casey with a little hip check on Steve. Trying to get back on the same lap here. Got a minute 15 to run him back down and catch him. And looks like Casey's starting to really hit his marks here. Oh, traction rolled through the bumpy turn 3 there. Lost all that he gained. Kermit Butts putting it to the boys right now. 44 lap run going here. Fast lap of a 519, Hodling 574. He's back 3 laps at the line. Casey behind him by 3.9 in that third spot. Final podium spot with a 531 fast lap. 20 seconds to go. Once again, Slash Street, need to be in staging. Five seconds. That is time to cross the line. You are done. And shut it down. Kermit Butts taking it 44 and 4 flat. Missed that 45 laps by 8/10 there. Hodling 41 laps. Casey with 40 laps. All right, gentlemen, put those cars on the table. Head out the track to Marshall. It's Slash Street time. Get them down and checked in, gentlemen. All right, sprint car guys, need you out in track in the infield to Marshall. Looking for 3 more to check in. Tony, Scooter, and Mark. All right, drivers, turn them loose. You got a minute 30 on the clock. Bring them up speed, spread them out. I want you in the infield. We'll put the young man out here. I figure if anybody's taking in the arm, you get a better chance of it. All right, last race of Dirt Church Sunday coming up here / Street Stock. These boys are getting it tuned in here. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's slow him down. Mr. Tony, I'm going to give you a choice since you didn't technically qualify first. Do you want to start first? All right, I don't know where you'd really be. I don't have that information in front of me, so. All right, Mr. Scooter is going to lead us off. Followed by John Carpenter, Bob Rumplash, TJ Nolan, Mark Gagne, and Tony Scopano. Dirt Church Sunday, a little more lax today. As we need to get out of here at a good, decent hour. A lot of people got to go to work tomorrow. New Red's crew, day off. At least until we line up some other projects and get those going. All right, guys, clean it up. It's Scooter, John, Bob, TJ, Mark, and Tony. Again, it's Scooter, John, Bob, TJ, Mark, and Tony. Here we go. Let's see which way the track's gone, who's made the best of it. Scooter showing the way. Whoa, Tony out there in the cushion. It's too dry for that. Mr. Mark trying to put it in the infield. Caution in 3 and 4. And it's clear. It's Scooter and TJ. Now maybe TJ and Scooter at the line. It is so. Caution in 3. Wow, these boys. You thought this was the 500 again. The Allisons and the Yarboroughs. Racers helping racers. Caution on the front straight. And we're clear. Caution in 3. And we're clear. Deep breath, guys. Plenty of time. We're only 1 minute into this. You guys got to let off earlier and roll off the corner smoother. You know there's grip out there. You guys are turning low 5s. The last race. Caution in 2. It's TJ, Nolan, John Carpenter in 3. You got a couple laps back to Bob in 4th, Tony in 5th, Mark in 6th. So kind of 2 races going on this one right now. Carpenter back 3.6 behind Scooter, or half a lap. Scooter back also about a half a lap behind TJ. Go high into 3, high into 3. And we're clear. Halfway, drivers, halfway. Caution in 1. Matt B cheering on Scooter. Thanks for tuning in. TJ Nolan showing the way out there in that black and yellow. Oh, he just goes gravedigger all over Bob. Man. Caution in turn 4. Caution on straightaway. Stay low in the front. And we're clear. TJ, Scooter, John in third. John back 2.9. That's the closest battle, except now Bob and Tony 1.8 apart. Sun getting brighter out there. Track starting to get a glare on it here. 40 seconds to go. "15 seconds. That is time. Race it to the line. Looking for Mark, and he is out of this one. Shut it down, gentlemen. TJ Nolan, 38.404. Scooter in second with 36. Carpenter with 36 on the podium. Bob with 29. Tony with 28. Tony's fastest lap on the last lap of a 7 flat. TJ had a 6.2. Scooter 5.9. The fast lap for everybody. Carpenter 6.5. Bob 6.5. All right, boys and girls, that is it for Dirt Church Sunday Racing. We're going to close the live stream down here in just a moment. Get started with our podium ceremonies. I want to thank all our live stream viewers for tuning in and all our racers coming out today. And the weather guy for being wrong again. Like, holy cow. So, yeah, anyways. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you for Thursday on Thursday Night Thunder on the off-road here. Thanks for tuning in.